For more on what is happening in Egypt right now, let's cross live to journalist Ahmed Fathi. Mr. Fathi, thank you very much for joining us at this moment in time. Now, you are in a unique position. You're an opposition newspaper reporter. What is the strength of the feeling on the streets of Cairo with the opposition? Could Egypt be about to witness another revolution?
I certainly hope so, that the Egyptians will be mobilized and realize the danger that they are heading into under the governing power, unchallenged powers of the new weak pharaoh, Mohammed Morsi. What have Mohammed Morsi done? Mubarak, in the height of his power, could not even dream of achieving. Egyptians, lots of them, are realizing that they are facing a situation whether to be or not to be. They have undertaken a revolution back in January 2011, calling for three simple things: bread, freedom, and social justice. Neither of the three demands that they have called for in the revolution have been achieved. The state of the Egyptian economy is in shambles. The state of freedoms, it's been marginalized. We hear every other day about an independent TV channel has been closed down for a bureaucratic reason or the other. The state of social justice, it have not been achieved on the ground. Instead of the corruption of the Mubarak entourage, now we have the Muslim Brotherhood and their entourage. A reputed businessman like Khairat al-Shater, who is a leading figure, a vice president of the Muslim Brotherhood group, is now signing contracts, sitting with businessmen, doing deals. Nobody knows. There is no transparency. There is no governance system that the people can refer to. Now, as far as the constitution being undertaken.
Well, you mentioned that the demands have not been yet, the demands from the revolution. How much popular support does Morsi actually have right now at the moment in Cairo?
Morsi is part of the Muslim Brotherhood, an Islamofascist group. So they have control over their members and their supporters. It is very simple. In a country with more than 45% of its population are illiterate, to control them in the name of religion. Egyptians are now seeing clearly they have replaced the military fascist style regime of Hosni Mubarak into the religious fascist regime of Mohammed Morsi and the Muslim Brotherhood.
Now, in recent days, Morsi has actually garnered international praise for negotiating the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. What role did that deal actually play in the timing of this decree?
I think if President Barack Obama was not that generous in praising Mohammed Morsi and the international leaders about his role in brokering a temporary ceasefire between Hamas and the Israeli, he would have thought many times before issuing such decree. He seized the opportunity in a typical opportunistic fashion, typical to the Muslim Brotherhood, and paved the way to issue this amendment to the constitutional announcement, being above the law. Another thing, the prosecutor general that's been appointed, I've just learned a couple of hours ago, that he is the brother-in-law of the Vice President Mekki, the deputy of Mohammed Morsi, and he have another brother who is serving as a Minister of Justice. We are moving now into a family-style fascist regime of Morsi and the key figures and their relatives, comparing to the military-style regime that Mubarak used to have, and where's the rumors that he was grooming his son to become the second president. I don't see much change in Egypt from military fascism to Islamic fascism, or Islamist fascism, to be correct in the term.
All right. Appreciate your thoughts there. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. This is journalist Ahmed Fathi. Thank you for your thoughts.